What if clarity doesn't come before the leap? I think this is a concept that all the greats seem to talk about. The religious practitioners, the well-known philosophers, your big lucrative thought leaders and successful entrepreneurs talk about this term of faith or trust or surrender or anything that lines in those areas. I think that what's interesting about that concept is I feel like deep down inside we all kind of have an idea of the direction we want to go, in a sense. And when I say like direction we want to go, just that like little deep sense of like, this is what I want to do. And sometimes we don't talk about it. We may have imposter syndrome, we may be embarrassed or whatnot, but I think there's a concept of you just kind of starting to walk that direction, no matter how big or small, and trusting the rest. And this is where that faith comes in, or that trust, or surrender, or whatever you may call it, is just, do something small to head that direction. Sometimes you don't even know exactly what that is, but I mean, even the little things of trying to learn or trying to take little classes or going to little networking events or reaching out to people that are doing something similar to what you want to do, or just exploring different ideas that excite you, that are somewhat in that arena of this little deep sense of direction. This is like a particular subject that I kind of geek out on, mainly because like I'm in that process myself of figuring out the sense of clarity, and I enjoy it although at times it gets kind of overwhelming, but I enjoy this sense of like finding the better sense of me, or improving me, or I don't even know if it's improving anymore. It's just kind of self-discovery of deciding what I'm good at, what I like to do, things I like to talk about, the things that interest me, that excite me, and taking some sense of direction that will lead me in that path. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I just got done working out, and that pre-workout's got me jittery. But anyway, I think that's just one of the things that has been the biggest obstacle in my life, or I could say opportunity. I think that many people can relate, and I feel like that's one of the hardest things in life, is just the clarity. I used to run around trying to figure out like, oh, what can I do, almost as a sense of like trying to prove something to myself. And man, I've been in so many different positions, careers, had some sense of traditional success, and I've come to realize that it's not so much of like what can I do, but like what do I want to do. And that's why I'm making these videos, because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm finding it, and I hope I can help you guys find it. But you start to build a sense of trust that I could do anything I want to do, but I'll get involved in something and it'll be in the learning stage of it. It's exciting, I'm growing, I'm catching on, I'm feeling like I'm expanding, and then the bottom drops out of it. The bottom of excitement, the bottom of the passion with it per se, and I'm just like, this ain't it. It's like it doesn't fully like fit me or resonate with my authenticity or something. So, in these videos and just talking about this stuff, I kind of enjoy finding a way to articulate it. But I really think, the biggest opportunity I have that can seem like an obstacle in my life is clarity. And I don't think that it's brought up enough, or at least I haven't seen it much in my realm of exposure. But, the feeling of loss that I've had, and that I realize that I think many people, when they're just run around frantically trying to either create success or find some sense of peace or depression, or they're just not happy in their life, it's just clarity. And by clarity I mean finding that sense of yourself and being okay with that. And we've just put on so many masks over the years and developed a sense of operating and behaviors that were accepted through, I guess, school or any social upbringing, that just helped you survive in your, family setting, or again, social upbringing, whatever it may be. And then as you get an adult and you're creating your own identity and you're creating your own life, and you tend to like go home by yourself, and you're not in those arenas no more and don't have to fit in those arenas, and you get the kind of freedom to structure your environment around you, you start to realize like those masks don't fit anymore, and they're exhausting, and you just don't even feel like yourself. So I think that feeling of loss is just clarity. And I think part of finding clarity is, for one, you got to recognize it, and then you got to go on a search. So, and what does that search look like? I think it's a mixture of like time alone. It's learning to sit with your feelings, whatever that may be, and doing a little bit of research into different ideas and challenging your belief systems and what have you. So, if you're anything like me and you feel like you're lost and you feel like you're looking for clarity, welcome to the journey. It's fun, it's exciting, especially when you have the little aha moments, but it can be daunting as well. So learn to sit in the neutral sense of it, enjoy the highs, recognize the lows, but don't attach to either one, and we'll figure this thing out together. Hope you guys have a good morning. Peace.